Hi, and welcome to Josh and Tim Talk Sports NFL Prediction Show Week 15. I'm Tim Shire.
I'm Josh Dome.
We got Tommy Shire here as our guest. Our normal guest, my broadcast partner, Chuck Kolchak, it's a busy time for
Hell
him,
week.
so
Yep.
couldn't be here
It's
tonight.
Hell Week.
Yes, Hell Week is what he said. So it's busy. We got our technical producer, Tony Mount Throckmorton, is with us tonight, off
He is
camera.
on a streak. He is on
4 in a
fire.
row, 3-4 in a row.
And then, we got a couple things here. And Tony, we talked about it earlier at the bowling alley. He said I wanted to mention it. A very sad day yesterday in college football with the passing of Mike Leach. If you get a chance, Google Mike Leach's opinions, and you will laugh. Mike Leach was not only a great innovator on offense with his air raid offense, but his philosophies just about different things in life were just amazing. He was a very funny man. Very funny man. I recommend the candy rant and the wedding planning rant.
Coffee one's good too.
I've not seen the coffee one. I'll go get that one.
They asked him how he liked his coffee. He said, "So I don't like coffee, so I just take it black."
He's just he was unbelievable. And the college football really is going to miss him because he got all these serious coaches. And look, he was serious about winning, about getting his players prepared, but he also knew how to make it fun. And it's just sad that a guy like him is no longer there. I feel really bad for the Mississippi State program, his players, any of the guys who played for him through the years. Yeah, I'm sure he meant a lot to all of them. What a good person he was. And now we're going to move on to a positive thing real quick. We just got word before the show that the Guardians have traded Owen Miller to the Brewers. Yeah! It said cash and a player to be named later. We're not sure if they're also giving the Brewers cash to take him, or if they're getting cash for him, or if the Guardians are giving another player too, so the Brewers will take him. But Owen Miller is no longer on the Cleveland Guardians.
I've never been happier.
Good luck to Owen. I'm sure he's a great guy.
Yeah. Well,
Terrible defensively.
horrible.
I
Awful.
couldn't watch it another year.
No.
Good luck in Milwaukee. and good luck Brewers fans. You will be on the edge of a mental institution. So,
I know we were the last season.
The 40 man's down to 39.
well, that's addition with subtraction. So, let's get to the NFL. We have no college games this week because there are 16 NFL games.
Oh yeah.
That Army-Navy game was close. Could have gone either way.
Yes.
Nobody
It
knew.
was a very great game.
Whoever you picked, who knew?
I'll tell you, I was
what a game.
frustrated that Navy lost, so I
Yeah.
made a team on NCAA 13.
I did see that.
Yep. We won it. We won it all.
Okay. You did?
All right.
Navy, a national championship.
Well, there we go. In the old days, they could do that. A
They
long
came
time
on
ago.
video games too.
Yeah.
So, Tony
Real
Throckmorton,
show,
Yes.
we have give the individual standings from last week.
Just from the games.
How'd that go last week?
So last week Chuck went 8-6. Josh and Tommy both went 7-7. I went 6-8. Tim went 9-5.
Yeah.
Who went 9-5?
Tim!
Woo!
Oh, I went 9-5.
Yeah.
Games, baby.
So that puts
Yes.
standings overall. Chuck is still in first at 149,
He's got me by
84
2
and
now.
2. Josh 147,
Yep,
86
got me
and
by
2.
2 now.
Tommy
Try it.
139, 94 and 2. Tim 133, 102. Tony 132.
Imagine
Yeah!
100 losses. Imagine having 100 losses.
That couldn't be us. I don't have my
Tommy,
my
you were
fellow.
only 6 games away from having all
But I
the
don't,
losses.
do I?
Well, you will this week, probably.
Yeah.
I'm going 16-0.
I don't have my
Okay.
my 1 and 2.
Okay, you're not
buddy
me in
Chuck
fantasy,
Fulcher.
buddy. I'm 14-0 right now.
In what league?
He's
With the fantasy
lying.
football.
That's the word. I'm terrible now.
I am
14
right.
and
But
I'm ready for
But-
next year.
there was
Josh is dropping.
I'm in a
everybody
20-man
I'm
league,
tanking for the draft,
and I'm
baby.
14 or whatever. I've lost 3 times and won every other. I'm in first place.
I got
taking
Colt
for the
McCoy
draft.
on my club
Winning
now.
some-
I got Colt McCoy on my club.
All right, let's get on to these.
And
games.
Baker Mayfield. Jeez,
Yeah.
you know, if
Jeez,
Deshaun
yeah.
Kaiser was still playing and Brady Quinn, I could get them too.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. But
All right,
that
all
would-
right.
that would probably
Don't
not
forget
be
Seneca Wallace.
good. Seneca Wallace, yeah.
Wasn't
I
great.
actually did have him one time on
Really?
my team, I think. When like somebody was on a bye or something.
Ah.
Injured, yeah. Yeah.
You need
That's
some,
like having Nathan Peterman.
Oh, it's bad.
You need some Brandon Whedon too.
Whew. Wow.
Johnny man.
I don't know if I could do that.
All right.
All right, let's
All
get
right,
on to
all
these
right.
games.
Here we go.
Here. Tony's gonna read the games, and then we'll just go in order. Josh, Tommy, then me.
Well, first I
And
gotta
then
say Chuck.
Chuck.
I gotta say Chuck.
Oh, he's
Chuck.
gonna
Chuck.
when he reads the game, he's gonna say what Chuck picked.
Because
Yeah.
Chuck is in
Because
first
Chuck
place.
is the king.
Yeah.
All right, so this
Double
Thursday
money.
night, we have the 49ers at Seattle. Chuck has the 49ers. Josh,
I hate to say it, but I gotta go with the 49ers.
Okay.
Tommy?
Tommy?
I'm gonna have to go with the 49ers. I think. Yeah.
I need to look at mine and see what I got.
What do the analytics say,
Well,
Tim?
I would say.
The analytics say the 49ers.
Yeah.
Okay, Tony.
I got the 49ers as
You
well.
got the Niners? Okay.
Tony, realize
Tony,
that he's
your
under
job's
Tim, so
much easier tonight. You only have to put Tommy and Josh in.
Yeah, I
Because
just put mine all in.
mine in, yeah.
I just put all mine in.
Yeah. Well, he's under you now, so I think he's gonna be picking smart now, Tim.
I don't know if that was a
His hair is
compliment
black.
or a shot in the face or.
All right, for the next
Oh,
game.
I miss my fellow 1
Tony,
and 2
are you,
buddy.
are you
Chuck.
Irish?
No,
Swedish?
I'm German.
Okay.
All right,
Thought he
starting
was
off
the-
Sunday.
Tony.
Huh?
What's next?
We got the Colts at Vikings. After the Vikings. Didn't the Vikings lose last week?
Well,
to the
yeah,
Lions?
it
Yeah.
happens.
What does Chuck have?
Chuck has the Vikings.
I guess your Super Bowl champs can lose every once in a while.
What do
Well,
you
yeah.
got, Josh?
Of course, I got the Vikings, baby.
Well, I mean, I have the Vikings too, and I'll tell you this: only one team has gone undefeated and won the Super Bowl, so you gotta lose.
Yeah.
Tim,
Oh, I got the Vikings.
I got the Vikings.
Another
Okay.
clean.
All right, for the next game, we have Miami at Buffalo.
Oh,
Mm.
Chuck has the Bills.
the Buffalo
The Bills.
Buffaloes.
What do you got, Josh?
I'm gonna go with the Bills at home.
I'm gonna go with the Buffaloes.
I'm gonna go with the Mafia too.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Bills too. Tony, what do you got?
Going with the Finns.
Yep, and he's back. He does not care, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Guess he doesn't mind being behind me in the standings.
See, you know what the funny thing is too for this game? Both my fantasy quarterbacks are playing.
Ooh.
So it's a lot
He's two
easier
away.
to just be in last
Pretty
place.
sure he
That
is.
is
I know
true.
he's questionable right now.
stressful,
But
it's-
Yeah. So you don't have
Okay.
to worry about making the
It's
right
his
pick.
idea. Tony's
But
got
I
a
don't
lot
know
of
how
stress,
Tua
so
can
he's
play in the
gotta.
snow. That's what I'm, But all right, what's next, Tony?
next game we got Eagles at the Bears.
The Bears.
Chuck has
Bear.
The
the
Bears.
Eagles.
He's got the Eagles. What do you
So
got?
Josh?
What do you got, Josh?
I got the Eagles.
Yeah. What do you got, Tom?
The Eagles. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got the Eagles.
And I have the Eagles.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts might just be a system quarterback. Though.
Alright, for the next game, I think this
Okay.
one might be a quick one. We got Falcons at Saints. Chuck has the Saints.
It was a close
I also
one.
got the Saints.
Well, that's interesting because I have the Falcons.
Ooh.
You've got the Falcons.
I do.
What did Chuck have?
Saints.
Saints.
Yeah, that's why.
I'm not picking up a game.
Yeah.
That's who I have. I have the Saints.
All right. Here's one.
The next game, we got the Lions at the Jets.
Mm. Chuck?
Chuck has the Lions.
Ooh. All right, here's my chance,
got?
baby. Jets, Jets.
You're stealing that one.
Well, you stole that from the Jets.
You are just a plain thief.
Tommy.
I also have the Jets. I like the Lions, but I have the Jets.
Tim.
Yeah. Effing thief. I got. I'll say it better. Jets, 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 Jets.
Yeah.
What do you got, Tony?
I'm with Chuck. I got the Lions.
Okay.
That's great.
All right.
Woo!
All right, next game.
Took
We
all the
have,
energy I had.
Two disgusting franchises.
Oh, God. Yes.
You're telling me.
we have the
And
Steelers.
y'all picked them
and
ugly
the Panthers.
Steelers last week.
Chuck has
Ugh.
the Panthers.
You got
I got Sam Darnold and the Panthers.
what do you got, Tommy?
I have Najee Harris with the Steelers.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. This could be a changer here.
Yeah.
I've got. I got the Panthers.
Was that one close, Tim?
Thank goodness it's just not. No, not really. I
Okay.
don't think so.
That's good.
I got the Panthers.
Really?
All right, there we go.
All right.
All right. What's the next game, Tony?
Next game we got the Cowboys versus the
This
Jaguars.
should be a quick one, but look what the Houston almost did, huh?
I know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what does Chuck have?
Chuck has the Cowboys.
Okay, what do you got,
Josh also has the Cowboys.
Tommy?
Cowboys.
And Tommy has the
Cowgirls. I got the Cowgirls.
And Tim
Who
has.
you got, Tony?
I got the boys.
All
Cowboys.
Sorry, what?
Huh?
So, let's get to the next one. We got Kansas. Oh,
You can have one. You can have one, Tim.
oh okay. Thanks, Tony.
Because I know your homie's on this team.
Tony. Thanks for telling me I can have one. But
But
remain in your place. Okay? Remain in your place.
you tell him,
Yeah,
Tim.
just like that one parent.
Oh, well, we
It's a
All
story
right,
for
we got
another
Chiefs
day.
at
will not-
Texans.
we will not
Oh,
mention
and he
Anthony
took
Shield
it.
Sr.'s name.
And he just took
But,
it from me, Tim. Did you hear
Who
me?
is
He
it?
just took it from
Chuck?
me.
We got the Chiefs and Texans,
Chiefs
right?
and Texans. What do you got?
Chuck's got the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah.
I got the Chiefs.
Tommy?
I have the Chiefs. Yeah. actually,
And
the Chiefs.
I'm picking the Chiefs, too. I have
Stunning.
Yeah, we literally gave you that one and you didn't take it.
I got.
Oh, Mahomes.
Oh, I was gonna say it. I was gonna say.
What do you got, Tony? You
I
got
got
the
the Chiefs.
Chiefs. I picked the Chiefs as the highest scoring team this week, and the Texans as the lowest scoring. I think they're just going to kick their butt.
Yeah.
I also
What do you
did
got,
that.
Tony, for the next one? This is the one I was telling you about.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
God, this is
really?
a poop fest right here.
We got the Cardinals at Broncos.
What does Chuck have?
The Cardinals.
What?
Yeah.
Well, remember, Kyler Murray's not playing.
Yeah, it is my boy
Yeah.
Colt McCoy, but
He
you know.
did.
Kyler
He's gonna be
Murray's
playing Call of Duty a
Well,
lot.
here's the problem. I picked. I had them Cardinals
pick?
winning last week, and they let me down.
I know they didn't.
And my boy
I was
Colt
happy.
couldn't bring him to the promised land.
Well,
So
that's because
I'm gonna go with one of the worst teams in the NFL and the Broncos in that game. But go ahead.
Dr. Jekyll didn't show up. Mr. Herbert did.
Yeah.
Tommy?
I'm also gonna go ahead and pick the Broncos.
So I was telling Tony on the way to the show that this was the closest ever margin in the for picks. I've got the Broncos. My numbers show the
Yeah.
Broncos 19.84 points.
Uh-huh.
Cardinals 19.80.
Ooh.
Yes. So that's a thin margin, but I'm going to go with the Broncos because they're in the hellhole, Denver.
The Broncos
And,
defense is very
good.
Yeah, it is.
It's good.
And so I'm going to go with the Broncos. What are you going with, Tony?
Going with Chuck. Going with the Cardinals.
All right. So
Chuck should be
what's next?
disappointed Tony's picking so much with him this week.
I know. Chuck's giving me a few
We're
wiggle
going to be able
room.
to catch Chuck, huh?
He's giving me a few wiggle
Next
Yeah,
game.
he's giving me some wiggle room.
Next game we have Patriots at Raiders.
Oh, Prodigy against his
Apprentice.
mentor. Yeah.
Chuck has the Raiders.
Raiders. What do you got, Josh?
I think you know what Tim. I think this is a really tough game to pick.
Yeah, it was a close one on mine.
My gut's telling me the Raiders.
What do you got, Tommy?
I have the Patriots and Mr. Bill Belichick.
Yeah, my gut is telling me, even though the numbers told me the same thing, my gut is telling me teacher beats the student.
Okay.
So
33%.
Patriots. Huh?
I don't know. I
Well,
said
no,
something
remember
random.
Nick Saban beats his gut
Well,
all the time. He's lost to him twice.
One guy, it's been.
Same guy too. Georgia's coach, right? Yeah. What do you got? What do you got, Tony?
I see it as a close game, and the only reason I'm taking this team is because they are at home. I'm going with the Raiders.
And
Okay.
a few fantasy guys.
One Bill Belichick thing I read today, real quick.
Real quick.
He hated Art Modell so much
Uh-huh.
that after he got the Patriots job, whenever he was the AFC coach for the All-Pro game, and there were reserves they had to pick because guys would not play, he would pick Ravens so Art Modell would have to pay them.
Huh?
Yes, he hated him that much. Yeah. So, what's the next game, Tony?
Next game, we got Titans at Chargers. Chuck has the Chargers.
Okay. What do you got, Josh?
I got one of Tommy's favorite quarterbacks in the league, and Herbie and the Chargers.
What do you got, Tom?
I have the Titans. They haven't played well lately. I have a feeling they're going to play well this week.
It's kind of two Dr. Jekyll teams against each other.
Yeah.
Like they could show up
Yeah.
and play well this week. And is it possible that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Herbert could play two in a row good? Well, I'm going to take that chance and say yes.
Okay.
And I got 11 confidence points on.
What about
my boy-
Tony, though?
My boy Justin.
Uh-huh.
I had to finish one. Tony.
I got the Chargers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do you got? What's that? Oh, this NFC East battle next.
Ah, now this, I think it'll be a close
I
one.
think this is going to be a good game. It's
Yeah.
Giants at Commanders, and Chuck's going with the Commanders.
Yes. What about you, Josh?
I'm not shying away from them. I'm going back to them Giants.
What do you got, Tommy?
I'm also going to go with the Giants.
My numbers showed a large gap that the Commanders win easily,
Oh, I see it, Tim. I see it.
especially with Chase Young finally returning.
Yeah,
He's going to return.
that's pretty big.
Yeah. So, that could be it could be big, if he can play more than a down without getting hurt.
Yeah.
What do you got, Tony?
I got the Giants.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a close game. I think the Giants are going to come out on top.
Barkley really let me down last week in fantasy.
Ah.
Of course, every player on my team let me down.
Really?
Like, it was one of the worst weeks I ever had.
One of my
Yeah.
ESPN leagues.
Wait a second. Was that against me?
No.
No?
This was. I did that in every league.
Oh.
Yeah, I did lose to you in one league.
I know.
I lost in every league, but the one league that I needed to win in, the low point league,
Uh-huh.
I won because Kyler Murray got hurt. Didn't get any points, and I won. I was so lucky.
That's something.
Felt,
Uh-huh.
I could say I felt bad,
But you.
but it's Kyler Murray,
Yeah.
and I don't like to see anyone get hurt, but it's Kyler Murray. But
go.
Tony, what's the next game?
Next game, we got Rams at Green Bay. Chuck has the Packers.
Okay, what do you got, Josh?
I'm gonna go with some experience, and I'm gonna go with the Packers.
You got Tommy?
Packers, please.
I'm going with Packers. Yeah, even though I'm glad Baker found a spot and hopefully he plays well, I'm going with the Packers.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Tony's going with the Rams. Why do I
There's
have
no Tim. This Baker Mayfield,
I'm
Tim.
going with the Rams.
What?
Oh, I
He's
knew he
going
was.
with Baker
I
Mayfield.
knew he was.
He's going with Baker
I
Mayfield.
knew he was.
I didn't think he would go with
I
Baker
could
Mayfield.
tell.
All right.
I could tell. Okay.
What's next?
So we got that
Got the Bengals and
Yeah.
the Buccaneers.
Bengals with the Buccaneers.
Mm.
But,
That could be a close one. It could be. It could be. They are at home.
what does Chuck have?
Chuck has the Bengals.
What do you got?
I think the Bengals are clicking. Jamar Chase is back. I got the Bengals.
I have the Bengals, but I would not be surprised if the Buccaneers win this week.
I kind of could say the same thing. Because I got the Bengals, and I have the Bengals with 12 confidence points.
It could be another one of that great Buccaneers defense gave up a lot of points this past week.
Well, they were on the field a lot.
That is true.
That's what happens.
Yeah, that offense.
When
ain't
you go
clicking.
3 and out,
When they lose to the
and
Browns,
Tommy throws the
kind of
ball.
just makes it hurt the rest of the year, I think.
You know, my thing is, hey, how about this, Tom Brady? I got this. I got this for you. What do you say first before I?
I got the Buccaneers, Tim.
Oh, good.
I got the
okay,
Buccaneers.
man. Okay, so
Tony
here's
got
my.
I know it's.
So now I'm
Let's beat the
screwed.
Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
And now we're screwed. But
Yeah.
Tony picked the Buccaneers.
I know-
Thank you
I
for
know he
thank you
did.
for the Bengals.
so now the
Appreciate
Buccaneers
it.
have no chance.
Yeah,
But
that's what he did for the
So-
Browns last week.
here is
Yeah,
no chance.
here is my advice to Tom Brady.
Yeah.
If you're going to scream at Mike Evans, what?
Your advice to Tom Brady?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
listening. He's listening. You
Oh,
know
he's
he is.
watching.
Yes,
You know
he
he
is.
is.
It's one of our
Tommy's my boy.
Or at least,
Tommy's my boy.
Shefty's watching, and he'll tell
Well,
Tommy
that's what-
everything.
yeah, you know Adam Schefter watches. But here we go. So, if you're gonna scream at Mike Evans,
Throw him
you
the
know,
ball.
yeah, on the next drive, how about not throwing the ball behind him in the end zone?
Yeah.
Yeah, how about that?
I think that's good advice, Tim.
I'm,
I hope it
I'm,
gets
I'm
to him.
thinking he probably would say, you know, normally I get mad at that, but that's good. That's true.
Yeah.
You know, that just it was terrible. And
Another guy who we like to call the GOAT, but is also a system quarterback.
who's that?
Tom Brady.
Oh my God!
Ah.
Oh my God! Well, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
He
I'm
only
not
plays
doing
good
it.
when right now he's only
Ah,
playing.
the team is so ravaged with injuries, Tom. Oh my God! Oh my God!
He only plays good when he
How
calls
come the
the plays.
excuses only come for the Browns with injuries?
I'm making no
That had
excuse for
nothing
the
to-
Browns.
That had nothing to do with injuries.
They are so. What didn't?
I said he's a system quarterback.
No, he's not. Oh my God, a system quarterback can't throw long. A system quarterback can't improvise. He can.
I think he's just getting old, guys.
Yeah, 45 maybe. Oh Lord. If they hadn't had any injuries this year, if they had been healthy this entire year,
He'd have more time to throw the ball.
they'd be like 11-2. They seriously would be. I'm sorry, but they would be.
Ifs.
Yeah,
ifs.
but they're not. But I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
For
We're
you
not
to-
allowed to have
for you
ifs for
to-
the Browns.
We're not allowed to have ifs.
We're not allowed to have ifs for the Browns.
No.
We always have ifs for the Browns.
Well, we're
No,
not
we're not
allowed
allowed.
to.
Well,
Speaking of the Browns, next game, Ravens at Browns.
Who's Chuck got for this one?
The Ravens.
I'm not surprised.
Josh, who do you got?
Send me to hell for saying this one, guys. But I got the Browns. All right.
I just
I
had
thought you don't go with your heart ever, Josh.
Oh my God. Oh my
3
God.
years in the row. 3 weeks in a row.
Who's starting at quarterback for the Ravens, Tim?
okay. So
Okay.
I
He
have
had
the
more starts
Browns.
than Watson the last 2 years.
I have
Watson's
the-
not
I
playing.
have-
I know he's playing like shit. I never said.
I have the Browns,
Okay.
and the reason I have the Browns is we know I don't pick with my heart. Like that's the last thing I do. I have the Browns, and the reason I have the Browns, I just feel like they're just I have a random feeling they're gonna win, and sometimes you just gotta go with that gut.
Last time I said that was against the Buccaneers, and you said I was picking with my heart, and the Browns won.
No, you didn't say that you had a feeling.
I did. I said I had these random feelings
The Browns
where I feel
did
like
win.
the Browns are going to win.
What do you have though?
I got the Ravens, but that's all by numbers. So believe me,
yeah.
believe me.
Yeah.
As much as I'm not a fan of the Browns right now, I would rather pick them. But I go with the Ravens. What do you got, Tony?
Going with the team from the 216. Going with Cleveland.
The original team.
The original team, yeah.
I'm going with the Browns, Tim.
The Browns. Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
It is funny that we did mention our Modell this episode.
I know. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I saw that today because they are playing
Yeah.
them this week.
No, you did that on purpose. Tim. You
He's
knew
a
it was
scumbag.
coming. You knew it was coming.
He's a scumbag. You know when he ran the Browns, he took all of the parking money from every Indians game.
Really?
They got no concession money.
Horrible.
They got no parking money.
Awful.
He took all the money. And he still bankrupted the team.
Just disgusting.
Well, that is Josh.
I know.
But in Cleveland, it was okay because he owned the Browns.
He did.
That was it. And, you know, he's... and what did they do to... how did he pay them back? He moved the team. Yeah, he's a scumbag. I saw...
Isn't he dead?
Yeah.
He's still a scumbag.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's a scumbag.
Oh, he is. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Al Lerner's a scumbag, too.
Who?
The guy who owned him when they came back.
Oh.
He's a scumbag, too. And everybody's fooled by this son of a bitch. Who helped Art Modell move them? Al Lerner arranged the financing. He had all the connections, banking connections in Baltimore. He helped Art Modell move the Browns to Baltimore.
Ugh.
And then who do they give the new Browns to? The guy who helped him move.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a saint because he's going to be the new owner and bring them back. It was such bull crap.
You know what makes me hate them even more, Tim?
The Ravens?
No, those two guys.
Hmm.
The sole fact is that is I think a key factor that contributed to you not being
Huge.
much of a Browns fan.
Huge factor. And look, everybody knows that my dad and I weren't close. We weren't. But every Sunday, my dad would get up. He'd sleep. He slept late. He like me. He slept late on the weekends. And he would get up about 10 to 1. The worst thing ever was the Sunday after they announced the move. 1 o'clock came. The Browns were coming on. And he didn't get up. Because he didn't give a shit.
Really?
And my dad was a huge Browns fan.
Uh-huh.
He just didn't care anymore.
Mm.
Because Art Modell took it from him.
Yeah.
And other people, too. You know what I mean? You just
They're
don't
horrible people, though.
You just don't do that to people. No, you know, the people that... Most of the people now
They're
that...
still Browns fans.
Would you let me make my point?
I'm just saying.
Most of the people that say these things sticking up for Watson and stuff, most of those people weren't even born when that happened.
Yeah.
They're the
Such a horrible
millennials that were born
generation.
after. Wow, you're just really honest tonight, aren't you?
I don't know. I don't know.
People don't like the truth. Well, I think
what an
that
interesting
we
week, fellas. All right.
got the predictions are done.
Yeah, they are.
And I think that's it for this week's show.
I think that's going to be it for this week's show, too, Tim.
You know, we'll have 3 more prediction shows coming up for the regular season. Then we have the playoffs.
We're here, baby.
And I think it would be maybe we should do some bowl games.
Some bowl games?
We
can get some bowl games
do
in
some
here.
bowl games.
Yeah.
Pick the national championship games,
Yeah.
things like that.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that's going to be it for tonight.
Yeah.
And if I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Our technical producer Tony's over there on his phone.
But he's here.
He's here though.
He's here though.
He is here though. And that's it. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Go Browns.